This is one of the many short videos that we've produced to help you modify the ready-made layouts that we provide and replace the dummy content with your own words and pictures. Now, quite often when we provide ready-made content, there are icons already embedded in the content, and inevitably these icons are not going to be right for your content, so you're going to want to probably change them. And in this video we show you how to replace, modify and style these icons so that they are just right for your content. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So let's choose a web page, one that we've already created that's empty. Click on there and we'll choose a pre-designed style. So let's have a look for one. This one's okay. It's got some icons running down at the side which we can modify. Let's click on there, open that up. But let's also add some other icons as well. So we edit this layout. We click where we want some extra content to go, so let's have a little scroll around in here. Scroll down to about here. Click on the ready-made content inside the editor. Now if you haven't used this already, this is a way to add additional blocks over and above the complete page that you're able to select when you build the page for the first time. So you click on ready-made content and there's lots to choose from in here, as you can see. You can scroll around. Now the one we want is somewhere near the bottom 4 column. See, there's some icons with some styling around the outside, so let's choose there and in it goes. So now what we have is we have a set of icons that we're going to edit and we're going to change. So the first thing to know is that changing icons isn't that straightforward. It should be, but it's because of the nature of the icons, it isn't that straightforward. So the first thing we have to do is we have to select the icon before we can change it. Now clicking once on it doesn't always select that icon. So there's a tip. If you haven't already seen a video on the tag management bar at the bottom, I'd recommend you see it because we're going to use it now. But essentially what you do is you click once to the right of the icon and you'll see down the bottom here a little I element. I stands for icon appears, and if you click that, then you know that that icon is selected. So again, to the right of this we click once to there and you'll see the I appears. Click once and you know the icon is selected. Let me just do it one more time so you can see. You click once to the right and you see the I appears. You click once on the I and you know the entire icon element is selected. Why is this important? Because with it selected you can then go ahead and replace that. Now this button here is the icon insert button. Once you click on there, it opens up a plethora of icons that you can choose from, and really coolly you can search for them as well. So in this case we're looking for an icon that's got something to do with a car. There you see straight away icon. Click on the car icon, click OK, and it replaces it straight away, and that's because we'd selected that icon. If we click once to the right of this flash icon, we click on the I again, we choose another icon, and this time we're going to look for something with a plus sign, it PLU, oh it's already there, so we've got a plus here. Let's just try the basic plus. Click once on it, click OK, and the icon is replaced. And that's all there is to know about changing the icon. It's simple when you know how, but a lot of people get their knickers in a twist trying to figure out how to actually select the icon in the first place. So let's do it one more time. Click once to the right of that icon, click on the eye, click on an icon. This time we're going to search for another one, which is a sort icon. Click on there. So we've selected the sort icon, click OK, and that's done. Okay, that's the nice and easy bit. Let's look at styling the icon now. So these icons here have a little style around them. As you can see, it's a nice little faint grey styling. Let's say we want to select and replace the icon inside there. Same again. Let's click right to the right of the icon. We'll click on the eye and we know that icon is selected. We click the icon and we click, in this case, a little beer mug. Click OK and there's the beer mug in there. So what's the big deal? The big deal comes when you try to change the styling. Now there's two ways of changing the styling, but the easiest way I suggest you do it is you replace the icon completely and you rebuild it rather than trying to change the styling. So let's take this trophy. Let's click once to the right of the trophy. So although the cursor's flashing to the left, don't worry about that. It's the eye that we're looking for. We collect the eye and we know the icon is now selected. And what I'm going to suggest you do is you click the backspace, bang, and the icon disappears. So now we're going to rebuild that icon with a styling. So we click once in the icon area, and this time we're going to choose an icon that's got a US dollar sign in it, and we click OK. Now of course it's small. Now it's small, and the initial assumption is, oh, let's make it big and then put some styling around it. There is unfortunately an order to this, and you have to put the styling around the icon before you can increase its size. Let me show you. So you click once to the right. Now sometimes clicking to the right doesn't always show the icon. Be patient, be persistent. Click once on the icon. It's not there. So click to the right of the icon. Ah, there it's there. It appears. But let me show you again. So if we click away and we click once to the right, it did appear first time this time. It can be fickle. I'm not going to lie, it can be fickle. If you click once to the right of the icon, there it is. Click on the eye. Eventually you'll get there. So we now know the icon is selected. We then click style, and this time we're going to put a nice circle around the icon. There you go. Nice red circle. Now click once to the right, click on the eye, and this time we're going to increase the size of that icon. Now there's a cool drop down style which allows you to change the size. It's 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. That's 2 times the size, 3 times the size, 4 times the size, or 5 times the size. So if we chose 3 times the size, you can see the icon instantly jumps up. Now, something that's really cool about this, it's cool but it's also annoying at times. If you click right towards the icon, click on the icon again, and then you click, let's say you didn't want it to be 3 size, but you want it to be 2 size. What happens is, bang, click on 2 size, and it becomes massive. And that's because the sizes are multiplied. So in actual fact, you've got a 3 and a 2. Multiplied together, so you got 6 times the size. So if we go back and we take off the 3, then all we've got is the 2, and we've got a nice small icon again. So let's try it one more time on this one. We click to the right of this icon, we click on the eye, and we remove it. We then turn to the icon, we want a pound sign, so we choose a pound sign icon, we click OK, and we've got a small one. Remember, the order you've got to do this is you've got to put a style around the icon, and then you make it bigger. So we click once to the right, we click on the eye to select the icon, we choose a style. This time we're going to go for a blue circle, and now we click on the eye again, and then we increase the size, this time to 2 times again. And there we go. That's how to add icons, how to style icons, and how to replace icons. Now, one other thing that I will mention is that there are also icons inside of buttons, and managing icons inside of buttons is slightly different, so I've included those in a different video. So be sure to look out for that video in this playlist. Many thanks.